We never played, remember? We were supposed to.
Supposed to play, yeah. That's what it was.
Yo.
Yo.
What up?
What up? I'm about to hop out because we're starting now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I just posted the link.
Alright.
Alright, good luck, bub.
Alright, you too.
Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Oilers. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
On one, ready?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. His throw incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
On one, right?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
11.
On 2nd down, it's Knight. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
11 MT, take 12.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we go.
We're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Here's Knight on the handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Open man is Yoshibas. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow, escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Nwangu again on first down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 58 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, here's Nwangu. Oh, he shifts past him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. Now Fields. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A run with Knight. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11.
This is Knight. And that one blown up quickly as he's got to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 22.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
On the carry, here's Knight. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal.
11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Here we go.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it. I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. Fields now to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he gives this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Back to throw, Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okurebunan. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Fields changing the play.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Fields.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That's good for 28 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Kene Nwangu
Taking it in from the 20.
And the Oilers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
11 empty.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st down, Fields.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Chris Watkins,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Oilers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
11 mighty. 11.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here's 2nd and 3.
180.
Burrow on play action.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the gun, here's Fields.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Quez Watkins
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. Going deep here for Watkins. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Quez Watkins saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Oilers open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. York now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Next, the score, Oilers 42, Bengals 0. Cade York to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
11 MT tight. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Open man is Yoshibas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Shreds the tackle. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. To throw is Fields. And he slings one that's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Fields going to keep it running left. Now he's loose again, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Fields, 36 yards. And the Oilers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
On 2. 11, 11. Stop.
Now a give, right side. Knight. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
11.
at the 17-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow out to his left. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop with the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
11 MT.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off. Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Hey, 551. Good night.
On the toss, here's Nwangu.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to...
Here we go.
Ran it last time, now Fields to throw.
Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
132 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Flush to his right. Gets around him. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Here we go.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Handoff right side, Nwangu.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Kene Nwangu.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
gets it, lost the football, it's out. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he returns this to the 22.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. It's Knight, fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's Knight, and he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go. Good.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side. Knight. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
1-1, ready? Hey, Can.
From midfield now, Burrow. Well, that's brought in by Knight. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down. Here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Knight. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Knight. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down, here's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Burrow on third down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Quentin Williams drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now on comes the Bengal kicker, Jake Elliott, here on fourth down. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. And they're moving on to the